Today, I would like to give you a brief look at how recent AI developments can enhance quantitative analysis, helping us work more efficiently, uncover patterns faster, and make research clearer and more structured. The system I use brings together four powerful components: a knowledge base, an analytical engine, an AI reasoning model, and a control layer that ties everything together. Each part plays a different role, but together they create a seamless, intelligent research workflow. The first component is Obsidian, my long-term research memory. It stores everything I learn in a secure, private vault on my computer. Over time, it becomes a living knowledge graph, connecting ideas, models, and insights. AI agent can search and build on this knowledge, so every new project starts smarter than the last. Next is Jupyter, where all the real number crunching happens. It is built for statistics, modeling, and visualization. What makes it powerful is transparency. The code, the results, and the explanation all live together. This lets me test ideas quickly, refine them, and understand exactly how the results were produced. At the center of the system is the reasoning engine. It understands questions, retrieves the right context, and builds a clear plan for the analysis. It writes Python code, runs it through Jupyter, and explains the results in plain language. Across many models I tested, Anthropic's newest Sonnet and Opus stood out. They offered a clear reasoning, cleaner code, and more reliable insights. Finally, Cursor acts as the control layer. It coordinates the entire workflow, connecting the knowledge in Obsidian, the computations in Jupyter, and the reasoning from the AI. Everything comes together in one workspace, making research faster, more organized, and far more efficient. Let me start by showing you Obsidian, the core of my research system. This is where all my quantitative analysis lives. Models, factors, market regimes, and every insight I collect over time. The interface is very intuitive, which makes it easy to write, edit, and organize research notes in a really natural way. As you can see, notes are presented in a very user-friendly format, making them easy to read, edit, and update. I can add pictures, charts, and links to external documents whenever needed. Each note also links to other nodes, forming a connected knowledge graph. On top of that, I use tags to make the structure even clearer and to help both me and the AI agent find information quickly. In the graph view, you can see how all these nodes connect into a larger network. This graph is incredibly powerful because it mirrors how research actually works. Concepts influence each other, models build on previous work, and insights compound over time. And because everything is linked and well tagged, AI agents can navigate this graph efficiently, retrieving the right context and using it to support new analysis. Obsidian becomes more than a note-taking tool. It becomes a... Now, let me show you Jupyter. This is a well-known tool that's been used across the financial industry for many years. It is a clean, transparent environment where I run all my quantitative analysis. Before the AI builds a model, I preload the features I want it to work with. In this case, I pass 120 monthly features for roughly 2,500 stocks. Jupyter then becomes the place where the AI writes code, runs the calculations, and shows the results in a clear, reproducible way. Now let's move to Cursor, which acts as the control layer to the whole system. Here you can see how Obsidian and Jupyter are both connected through MCP. You can see it here and here. This allows the AI agent to read my research notes in Obsidian and run computations directly inside my Jupyter notebook. Let's start a new agent and give it clear guidance on how we want the research to be carried out. For this run, I'm using Anthropic's Sonnet 4.5 model. I tell it where to find research notes in Obsidian, specifically the ones tagged #research. I also point it to the Jupyter notebook it should use, called Analysis, and the dataset inside it named Features Frame, which contains all the monthly features for the set of stocks. The instructions also outline the task. Analyze how volatility, entropy, and value versus growth signals behave across different economic regimes, and then evaluate performance for small and mid-cap equities. Once I start the agent, it takes a bit of time to run through the notebook, process the data, and generate the results. We'll let it work, and then I will walk you through the outputs once everything is ready. Now that the agent has finished running, we can look at the results. The agent produced charts, key findings, and summary tables. You can see the performance tables the agent generated through each economic regime, along with the comparison across volatility, entropy, and value growth signals. It also highlights which combinations work best for small and mid-cap stocks and how those results line up with the research notes stored in Obsidian. But the most important part is that everything, the analysis, the code, and the AI's reasoning is stored inside the analysis notebook. This means you can always go back, verify the result, adjust the research the agent has done, or test completely new ideas. At the same time, any insights you like can be added back in Obsidian, enriching your research notes. Then you can run the analysis again with the new context. Over time, this creates an iterative loop. Obsidian keeps growing as a research brain, and each new iteration gives the AI better information to work with. The result is a steady improving research process that becomes smarter with every cycle.